All right, this video is one. I want to tell you about these set screws or set bolts or whatever you want to call it. I've been buying this stuff from Fastenal, and they look like this, but they're a lot longer because this one's snapped, and it's not the bolt that goes in and bites the frame. It's the other ones. It's the ones that on the adjustment going right to left. I've been snapping those, and I've been snapping the one where I slide my hitch or pintle or whatever into the hitch itself. Been snapping those, but I've been snapping them off when I remove them. You can see that. See, that's what it looks like. See? And I have a set nut, is what we'll call it, that it tightens everything down and all that. But if you look into the metal, I don't know if you can see this on camera, there's like imperfections in the steel, like it was lousy shit steel, that when they cast these bolts or form the bolts or however they did it, they took and used poor quality steel. And I got this stuff from the Fastenal. That's what I buy my stuff from. And pretty much they told me that they got it from Taiwan. And everybody knows that Chinese steel, Taiwan steel is our old hoopty junk cars recycled, melted down, and made into something different. So I was just warning you guys about these bolts. I mean, if you guys start having troubles out of it, you might want to either go to a higher grade steel or maybe switch a company. If I keep breaking bolts, I'm not using Fastenal stuff no more. Here's what I switched over to from those Allen head ones. This is a higher grade steel, and it has that square head on it, and pretty much that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. And I switched over to those guys. It's supposed to be a higher grade steel. And if I break those, then I'm going to go to stainless, and that's even a higher grade steel. But they don't have like grade 8, grade 10, grade 12. They just don't have it like that. They have tempered and other stuff. But I wanted to warn you about that because, you know, I don't want somebody to go out there and break something and hurt somebody or you know, hurt herself or something like that, or, you know, cause an accident or kill somebody or whatever. I just want to let you know about that Fastenal steel. You got to watch that stuff and watch your steel and your bolts. Check them every day. Every time you get in and out, I check every bolt, every nut, everything. Chain, zip ties, wires, lights. I check every single thing when I get in and out of the truck. Well, not so much getting out, because I usually have to go pee really bad or, you know, whatever. There's a purpose. But number 2 thing I want to tell you is Govdeal. You may have already heard about Govdeal, but here it is. Govdeal is an agency that sells government stuff. Like, I mean, it's such a vast quantity and variety of stuff that I can't go through it all because, shit, there ain't enough memory on my phone to tell you all the stuff they sell. But let me run down a little bit of a list. All right, they sell used pickup trucks. They sell used trailers, lawnmowers, trimmers, chainsaws, enclosed trailers. They sell heavy equipment, light equipment, 2-ton trucks. They sell semis. They sell tractor sleepers, day cabs, dump trucks, tons of dump trucks, vans, school buses, scrap steel. They sell scrap wood. They sell man, I just can't even think of all the crap. They sell firearms. They sell ammunition. They sell holsters. They sell anything that you think that the government would have. They're not going to sell, you know, like tanks or, you know, rocket launchers or something crazy like that. They're not going to sell that. But, you know, just the run-of-the-mill stuff, you know, like signaling things to signal, you know, get to the left of the road, or old signpost, or, you know, lots of pickups. And so the reason I'm telling you this is because, you know, you can get on there and get you a super duper cheap tow vehicle and just run the living shit out of it, and then take it to the scrapyard and junk it, and then go get you another one. Or you can get on there and you can buy something and take and resell it, make money on the side, just rolling down the road, doing drive away and making money off of Govdeal. Now I'm gonna give you some examples, and this is the truth. Okay, I bought in Iowa a Ford Ranger. I gave $140 for it. I drove it up onto the trailer and it ran. Brakes was out of it. Spring hangers was rusted to pieces, but it drove up onto the trailer. It needed a battery. I bought 3 vans. They was construction vans. One of them smelled like BO so bad it this BO just like it crept into the skin on my body. It was just like, oh. So that one wasn't really such a good deal. I had to put garbage bags on the seat and duct tape that. But then the other 2 vans, one of them was about halfway decent, and then I got one van from New Jersey, and I gave $700 for it. It had 69,000 miles on it, working air conditioner, had the 5.4 Triton engine in it. It was a 1-ton. I made that into a tow vehicle. I had a full-size bed, microwave. I had a generator mounted on the front of it. It was a big bad mother. Anyway, I put a Flowmaster muffler on it just for, you know, because I could. What else? I bought a Exmark zero-turn riding lawnmower. If anybody knows what that is, it's a commercial-grade zero-turn riding lawnmower. I gave $1,000 for that. Sold it for $3,000, so I made a quick $2,000. I bought a 99 Dodge 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive truck, and it was uglier than dog balls. It had a hood that the hood hinge had busted on it, and the hood was like sitting on there all crooked and made it really look like a piece of turd. But I gave like $700 for it. Before I got that truck home, I had already sold it for $2,500 just over the phone to a guy I know. What else? I bought a older Dodge single cab pickup with a snowplow on it. I gave $600-700 for that. It had a busted brake line. Loaded it on trailer, took it home, fixed the brake line. It was pretty much a piece of crap. It kept breaking down. I had nothing but problems with it. I sold it on Craigslist. I got $5,000 out of it. So then, what else? So I got oh my god, I got a truckload of lawnmowers real cheap. I got some dude waving at me. He has an Arkansas hat on. Here, let's check him out. He's gonna fall down. Look at him. No, he made it. So anyway, let's see here. Oh my god, I could just go on and on and on. But places to watch out for that you don't want to buy nothing from, because they lie on the description. It's Cincinnati, Ohio. All their stuff is a lie. They'll say, oh, this is great, it runs and drives. Well, the fucking motor will be knocking. So I bought a van from them. I got it. I fired it up, motor knocking. So then, what else? Man, I just can't think of all the stuff because I bought so much. But I've sold it on Craigslist, Marketplace, on Facebook, this and that. I mean, hell, a person can make a living just off of that. I mean, you can make an easy, $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year, and then if you really got focused and got into it, you can make 100 G's a year. I mean, you'd have to get a little business license and pay taxes, but damn, you can make easy money just bidding and selling and bidding and selling. All right, that's one way. Oh, I tell you what, there's another way to make money off of old Govdeal is land. They sell land. Like, let's say a person doesn't pay their taxes and the small city needs to unload the land. They might sell it for $200-300. I mean, down in Georgia and all that, and I've seen it go for $200-300 a piece of land. And hell, you could get on eBay and sell that. Never even go there. I mean, I don't know much about it. I've never done it, but you know, it's possible. So, all right, I think that's about it. I'm getting ready to have fun in this ice storm. I'm on my way to Pacific Junction in Iowa, and look how cold my pole is today. Check this out. See that ice on my pole? That's my pole detector. Tells me if it's icy out or if it's raining. All I gotta do is look at my pole. If I really had my pole out, it wouldn't be a wreck today because it's too damn cold. So, y'all stay safe, make money, keep the left door shut, and check your bolts.